Hey everybody, it's supposed to be about 105 degrees today, so I thought I'd shoot a video inside and maybe give you an idea for next year. And you could go ahead and get one this year if you wanted to, but something that's helped me out a little bit this year just to see progress in my garden is to have a calendar. And I could go back in this thing and you can say I didn't do anything in January, but February is when I started some stuff. You can see February 9th, I planted some Better Boy tomatoes, some Early Girl, some Rutgers, and I just write down things that are notable on the day that I did it. So I got started pretty early this year, back in February. You can see on the 18th, I transplanted leggy Better Boy tomatoes into larger cups. So I don't know, this will probably help me out next year, just give me an idea of when I started stuff, what worked, what didn't work. Come to March and you can see I planted my potatoes March 5th. I put a small tomato in the hoop house and the greenhouse, and tomatoes in the greenhouse died, and I put it too early. So I mean, just things like that. I think it's going to help me out next year, give me an idea of what to do. You can see I sowed my green beans outside on March 30th. Just come through. This is April. April's getting a little busier. I harvested broccoli and cabbage this whole week. You can see here I healed my potatoes there, or tried to heal my potatoes. I put the light frost, and everything was okay on April 12th. May started getting busy. One thing I did too is when I just wanted to see how many squash I harvested. So I harvested my first squash May 8th, 2 squash, 1 zucchini, and I just kept a track of the ones that I harvested, and eventually got down in here to, let's see, June 4th, and I've got a little note on here, squash 101 I harvested. So I mean, it's just interesting stuff just to keep track of. Today is June 29th, and I direct sowed brown-eyed, these are brown-eyed peas. These are 6-week peas is what it says, what it said. I got these from a local garden supply. So we'll see in 6 weeks. So I can go in here and say, okay, it's the 29th. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Around August 10th, maybe I'll be harvesting peas. I don't know. We'll see. So just thought I'd give you this idea. It's pretty neat to keep track of this stuff, and when I sow things, and just trying to see how I rotated my crops in the boxes and all that stuff. I did plant some more cucumbers today too. I know it's kind of late for those, but maybe I'll get some more cucumbers. My other cucumbers finished up. So anyway, also I've got one of these planting guides from my local farm supply too. Kind of gives me all the dates and stuff, when to plant. So just gives me a range of times to plant. So my cucumbers I'm planting really late. This has got everything on here from asparagus on down to cucumbers, which they say April 20th through May 15th. But I still think I may have enough time. We'll see. It's worth trying. I had space, so might as well try it. Anyway, just thought I'd give you that idea if you're not doing something like that. It seems to be keeping me paced and planting stuff, and knowing when I can plant stuff for next year. Maybe if I come up next year around the same time, and I can look in here and say, okay, maybe I can go ahead and still plant some corn. You can see I planted corn June 12th in the garden. That's just, I started the seeds. I can probably look on here. You can see here in June 1st that the corn is up in the greenhouse. And I actually sowed the corn, or put the corn in the greenhouse. There it is. Started corn in greenhouse the 29th. So it took 1, 2, 3 days for that corn to come up in my greenhouse. And I didn't put it out in the raised beds until June 12th. So just keeping track of things like that I think is going to help me. That's it. Just wanted to let you know. Hope this gives you an idea for next year, maybe even this year for the fall garden. All right. Thanks for watching.